I kidnapped somebody. I got it in the back of my trunk.
Tonight, a YouTuber from Katy is wanted on kidnapping charges, accused of holding two young women against their will at gunpoint.
Been sitting here, I just been waiting for the FBI and Houston police to pick me up.
Corey Pritchett mocking his legal troubles in a video he posted on TikTok from Dubai. The 25-year-old YouTuber with nearly 4 million subscribers also writing, quote, "See y'all when I get out." According to Houston police, Pritchett is wanted for 2 counts of aggravated kidnapping, meaning with a gun, and it all started at this gym in Southwest Houston. Sports Performance Gym on November 23rd, where he met up with 2 young women ages 19 and 20 for a 15-hour ordeal that began innocently enough, all spelled out in the court document. Later, the victims told police, quote, there was a complete change in behavior. He thought someone was after him. Instead of taking them home, they say he sped west on I-10 at 100 miles an hour, pointed a gun at them, took their phones and said, quote, "I'm going to expletive y'all and then kill y'all." But he stopped on the side of the road, records state, ordered them out of the car saying, quote, "This is your only opportunity." The women told police they walked for an hour before someone pulled over to let them call 911. Pritchett was charged the day after Christmas. Because of his social media posts, HPD confirmed he had already taken a flight to Doha on December 9th.
What's on, guys? I kidnapped somebody. I got it.
Hey, what's going on, my kings and my queens, my crowns and my tiara, my babies? What's up? This is your girl, Louisiana Red, House of Queens TV. And so I had came across these clips a long time. Y'all know this is old, but I haven't reported on it. If you care, you care. If you don't know, yada. So I ran across two clips of him, right? He's saying one statement in one and a different one in another. He said, well, it's a discrepancy when he said that about the mob tie guys, how the interaction happened. First, he said that he had a call. He told the guys to meet him up at a bowling alley. And then in another video, he said that, how did they know he was going to be here at this bowling alley? The girls must have set him up. Now, everybody know the mob ties got this big old reputation about being, some killers and, they about that life. They might be about their life, I don't know. But y'all know what it is, what ain't. But anyways, so this is my theory. This is my opinion only. Corey is trying to put the blame on the girls for allegedly setting him up because he's too afraid to say, hey, I was scared. These niggas pressed me. I felt like they was going to rob me or beat me up or whatever. So he's leaving the mob ties completely out of this and blaming everything on the girls trying to set him up instead of saying, hey, I set the car on fire allegedly. I was in my feelings. I know who girl this was. So how can we fix this as men? Because you're going to hear in his statement when he said he was on a 3-way call with one of the guys from the mob ties and asked him, how is they going to fix the situation about the car? This all happened behind a car that allegedly Corey set on fire because he was in his feelings. Not knowing that the girl of the car belongs to one of the guys from the mob ties. So he got entwined with these girls. And want to say allegedly that they was trying to set him up because everybody was moving funny. No. You told these guys where you're going to be at. They pulled up. They was on some type of energy. You got scared. And then you fled. Maybe they was trying to beat him up. Maybe they was trying to rob him. We do not know. We wasn't there. But what those girls need to do is to come out and let us know exactly what happened verbatim. Because they was there. But let me let y'all hear on the two different stories that Corey said happened with the bowling alley with the dude for Mob Ties. And you're going to see it all makes sense. The girls was just an innocent bystander in this whole situation. It had anything to do with them. Corey got scared. He ran. The girl shit was in their car. He's like, oh, fuck. I got their shit in my car. I do not want to go back to give them their shit, but it's their shit. So in the midst of him going back to give the girl their things, the dudes were still there. So he got paranoid and made this whole elaborate story about them trying to rob him. So let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about the situation? Do you believe the girl's story? Do you believe Corey's story? Because at this point, I was kind of iffy. But after really carefully listening to both of his stories, what he said about what happened with the phone call and going to the bowling alley, I was like, this nigga on some bullshit. He got scared because he got pressed by some niggas on some shit that he did. And now he wants to say the girl trying to set him up. So if you're here for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you want to subscribe, go ahead and do so. Like, share, and comment in the comment section so I know exactly what you think about this whole entire situation.
So I get a phone call, right, from somebody. And he tell me that somebody inside of the Mob Ties that's affiliated with my ex-manager, because her car got set on fire and tried to accuse me for this. So he tell me that he finna come up to the bowling alley. So I tell him to put me on thread with him. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what's the problem? I can talk to this dude. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Like, I'm a man, so like, we ain't got to do nothing to confuse and shit. That's all I mean. So he put him on the phone, blah. You feel what I'm saying? So now I'm chopping it up with him, you feel me? And I'm trying to figure out like what the problem is. So he telling me that he can come up there. I'm like, we can talk it out, bro. You feel me? Like we can come to the conclusion and see what the problem is, like what y'all got with me or whatever. And he was acting kind of weird on the phone. So now Buddy tell me like, he like, man, look, Buddy if come up there, you know he ain't coming by himself. He coming with some guys. Like, man, y'all ain't really.
Okay, so you heard that part, right? He said, oh, they on the phone on three-way, right? Right. Buddy finna come to the bowling alley. Corey said this right out of his mouth in 4K. I don't know. I listened to a lot of other YouTubers when they was talking about this, doing their reaction. Did no one pick up on that? He just said out his own mouth is that they was on three-way. Cool. Let's talk about this car situation. Okay. Come to the bowling alley. That's where I'm gonna be at. Bet. That's where I'm at. But moving on.
Got nothing to talk about. They finna try to steal some money or something. So I'm like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit, bro. Like, I ain't scared. I can talk to him face to face. But then my spirit was telling me, Corey, leave. And first I was gonna stay and talk to him. We doing at the gym, right? I got the gym and everything. And she was like, what you doing? She said, we need to go ride. We need to go to Extreme or something. Like, so I said, yeah, we can go to Extreme. Yeah, let's go. Some shit I know.
Okay, so this is the other part when he was in Dubai talking about. Well, all the story was in Dubai, but this is a different night, different day. He gonna say the story again. So if he was always telling the truth, your story would never change. So now he finna explain the other. He gonna explain now a different story and scenario on what happened with the girls and the guys that supposedly allegedly came up to him at the bowling alley.
So they went to Extreme. So after that, let me show you how the setup went. So you know how the setup went, right? This when I started, my spirit started talking to me and everything started happening. So we get ready to leave Extreme, right? And they were like, we want to do something. I swear to God, my partner called me. That was in Vegas. I said, fuck it. So the girl was like, they want to go bowling. They were like, oh, let's go bowling. They were trying to convince me to go bowling. I said, you know what's so crazy? I wanted to go bowling too, man, for a little minute. They're like, yeah, we going bowling. We going bowling tonight. We supposed to be going bowling. I was like, word? All right, bitch, say this. I said, let's do it. So I'm cool with some niggas that fuck with Mob Ties and all that shit. Hear me out. I was just at a bowling alley they normally go to. Literally, right? They normally go to the same bowling alley every Tuesday. I went to. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. I said, so I picked the bowling. I said, I'm going to go to this bowling alley. I picked the bowling alley that I normally do my parties at. So we go there. So we set it up. So I go to the bowling alley, right? Let me show you how shit happened. So they said, we can take a shower at your house. We can get ready at your house. I was like, all right, cool. We can do that. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool. So I took them to their crib, to the girl crib. I waited in the car. They came out with suitcases. The train closed. Man, them bitches had clothes. They finna stay for a whole month. On Jesus Christ, I'm lying and flying, gang. They had clothes that they were finna stay for a whole... 2 minutes right there. Okay, bet. A whole month. They had so much clothes. So my intuition started talking to me. I ain't saying that. Y'all understand? I'm not dumb. I said, what I got all these damn clothes? Bro, twin know everything. I was telling twin everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I said, twin. I said, man, he just bought so much clothes, bro. On my mama from Line of Flying. Cool, so we'll skip the story, right? So we get to the bowling alley, right? Come to find out, the mob ties dudes is at the same bowling alley.
Pause. Of course, they're at the same fucking bowling alley, dummy. Because you told me you're gonna beat the bowling alley so you can discuss on the car situation. So that's the whole switch I'm talking about right goddamn now. This nigga wanted to play us in our fucking face and tell us that, boom, the mob tie guys is at the same bowling alley. Of course they are. Because you told them to pull up on you so you can discuss what's going on about the goddamn car. But he want to try to play us and tell us that the girls set him up. No, nigga. If you was scared, just say that. We understand. Everybody got to be no motherfucking super Power Ranger. Everybody ain't got to be Incredible Hulk. It ain't always about fighting. But you know, with these niggas, how they get down, it ain't gonna be no talking with them. They coming to discuss what they gotta discuss. They coming to get their money or however it happened. And they ain't gotta hear nothing else what you have to say. So you was scared, just say that. But now you want to sit here and say like, oh, what the mob ties guys doing up there? Niggas, don't play with me. You know exactly why they are there. And those girls had nothing to do with it. When you realize that they they left their stuff in his car, right, so he's like, oh fuck, because after the situation he was already planning on leaving anyways because he was scared, the pressure was on. But when they called him, said, hey, we left our shit in your car, he had to come back. Well, he really didn't have to come back, but he, on GP he came back. And that's when the guys probably was still there. Okay, so you was finna run. Okay, she's a track star. Yeah, he was finna run and go to where he's gonna go. They said, oh, this nigga done came back. So now we gonna follow him. So now he gonna put in his head, oh, the girls set him up. No, they didn't have anything to do with it. They was innocent bystanders in this situation. You did what you did with that car. They trying to press you for some money. They probably was gonna beat you up. But all this came about because of your actions, Corey. Because you set that woman's car on fire because you was mad. And now you had to pay the piper. So all the kidnapping charges and all the other kind of stuff, the story those girls made up, they probably made that shit up. We don't know. I don't know. But they probably did make that shit up. They was trying to figure out how to get the car. Oh, he was on the freeway, finna get ready to go wherever he's finna go. He like, get your ass out this goddamn car. So they made this elaborate story. So I'm like, oh, he tried to kidnap us. Yeah. Okay, girl, whatever. Because y'all was looking goofy because y'all got left on the side of the goddamn highway. But kidnapping, I don't think he did it. I really don't. That's my opinion. But my understanding was this. He was finna get ready to go on the highway to go somewhere else because he got pressed by these niggas. So he had to come and get that shit. They said, well, you just gonna leave us here? He was like, oh, fuck. I gotta give these bitches a ride. So whatever happened in the car, he was like, okay, y'all trying to set me up. Woo, woo, woo. So that's why, okay. That's when he's like, well, fuck. I'm finna leave y'all bitches on side this road. I gotta get on because I'm scared for my life at this moment because now the mob ties are after me. That's my opinion. I'm gonna stick with it.
So I'm like, what's the fucking coincidence that these niggas supposed to be at the same bowling alley?
Because you invited them?
And I got a phone call. A lot of shit. So some told me to leave the bowling alley. I left the bowling alley. I left. I like, okay, I'm gonna leave it before this shit. I left. You feel me? I called my OG. I said, bro, I'm gonna leave, bro, because something ain't right. Niggas told me to leave. Anyways, the girls The girls trying to make me stay and shit. They acting mad weird. You feel what I'm saying? They acting mad weird, bro. And I'm surprised. They acting mad weird as hell. And this and the bro. I'm wondering, like, what y'all tripping for? What y'all? There's something. So my partner tell me, like, bro, I was just watching the girl, but they popped some shit, bro. So like, man, he like, man, bro, I don't know. I don't get what you talking about, bro. Man, I was just up. So me, I'm playing the cool, bro. This shit. Where is it? You just want to know from this way. Alright, now, bro. Nah, I told him, like, nah, we going to my bro house in Katy. They don't know my bro stay at. So whoever they texting or talking to, now they can't tell them where I'm going. They have them aware where I'm going. You feel me? They just know we going towards Katy. So now we get in Katy, whatever, you feel me? And I'm gonna get ready to go off the exit. I see a car on the side of the road with their emergency lights on. I didn't say nothing to them. I seen him. So what I did was, instead of getting off the exit, I just kept going straight. But I'm paying attention to the mirror watching this car, because like, my discernment is just high as fuck. Then as soon as I pass this car get off on the road. Like they just instantly just get up on the road and get behind me. So now I'm like, oh no, this ain't right. So I pick up my speed, you feel what I'm saying? I pick up my speed just to get on out of there. So now the driver is the girl, oh, Corey, you can slow down, Corey, just slow down. They're like, we're not trying to set you up. And then so I knew what they did, right? So the girls, what they did was, they're like, oh, then you can check our phones. You can check our phones. So like, before this happened, y'all both was just on y'all phones. So whatever the fuck you did, you already deleted whatever you hid. Now you're trying to give me y'all phone to make it, to show me that y'all not trying to set me up. I'm not dumb. My gun and one of them, like, never did none of that. Like, it wasn't that serious to me. I'm not gonna harm y'all. But the fact that now I'm getting out, right? I'm leaving this car that was behind me. I'm getting away from them. This is what the girl tried to do. The girl, she acted all scared, acted like she was scared. But listen, bro, she fake cried, like she no tear came out of her eye. And when she saw that she couldn't get to me, like she saw that none of this shit was bothering me. Like she tried to act like she was crying and none of that worked. So I could see that she'll get like kind of serious, like the little white girl, like she trying to figure out what to do next. Y'all, tell me why this girl opened the fucking door, act like she was gonna jump out the car. Like, I'm gonna jump out the car. I'm gonna do it. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, do it. I'm like, do it. If you crazy, I'm like.
Okay, so my bad, y'all. Okay, so the girls, from what he's saying, that the girls gonna jump out the car. So they probably was scared. He probably was going fast, because at this point he is nervous. He is scared for literally his life right now. That the mom tops after him, because whatever the conversation that happened at the bowling alley, it went left or south, so he had to go. So he had to come back and get them. Boom, they on the freeway now. So they wanted him to take him home. He's like, nah, I'm not going that way. I'm going this way. So whatever you gonna do, whatever you on, whatever. So the girl's like, well, okay, just pull over and let us all right there. But at this point, Corey is scared. He ain't finna slow down or nothing. So allegedly the girl opened the door and she was finna jump out. Because at this point, Corey is not finna stop that car because he is scared for his life. So from the words out of his mouth, that the girl opened the door and she was finna jump out. So I believe that the girls was scared because they don't know what he's on, because he's scared. He's trying to play tough. So, but it was, I'm not trying to victim blame nobody. It wasn't kidnapping, but you know how they do the wordplay in the laws. When someone say no or let me out, you have to let them out. Then that do become kidnapping. So, you know, it wasn't like, oh, he held them hostage and wouldn't let them go. It was just he was scared. He wasn't finna stop that car no time soon. He seen a car with their headlights on. When he passed them, they came behind him. So he was scared. He was not finna stop that car for nothing and nobody. So that's where the kidnapping come from, when they said out their mouth, hey, pull over, let us out. And he said no. That's that wordplay, and that's some of the laws. Even if we say it wasn't kidnapping on the scenario, it was, because as soon as they said let us out the car and he said no, that's when it became kidnapping. But moving on. Shit.
I'm not slowing down, because whoever y'all got following behind me, bro, I'm not going out like that, bro. Like, I got too much common sense. So boom, she closed the door and they just sitting there. So boom, that's when I'm driving. I got a little far out. I turned my lights off. Boom, I jumped off the exit. Then I did a U-turn and got back on the interstate. My lights still off, and I'm going up the road. Like, so whoever that was behind me, I threw them off. Like, now I'm gone. You feel me? Then my spirit say, when the sermon, hey, put him out the car ASAP. So boom, I pull over. I'm like, y'all get out my car, bro. I'm like, y'all get the fuck out my car now. I'm not going like that. So they get out the car, they take off running, and I just peel off. Like I'm gone. So I get up to like I get up to the what the gas station called? The big ass gas station, Buc-ee's. So I get up towards Buc-ee's, right? And I park my car at Buc-ee's, like literally. Like I park the car, I jump out the car, I call my bros, like, hey, y'all come pick me up. Cause now I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know who they got behind me. I don't know, like, I don't know what to expect. So now at this point, I'm like, all right, cool, say less. And then go show y'all the proof right here. It go show the proof here. She said, it was after I told her that y'all got it. She said, okay, we've been chilling, but if that's how you feel, then leave. And then she tell me, say, it's your turn. I'm on the phone at this time. I said, I'm coming. So now, as I said I'm coming, I went, I bowled, and then my spirit told me to leave. So I called my bro, like, hey, we all let, like, we pulling out because my two bros had already walked out. But now, I'm still walk out because, like, I ain't gonna stay here because, like, I just feel like something weird about to happen. So I get in my car, I leave out with my bros. We pull up to, like, the parking lot. I'm telling you what's going on.
Harris County facility. As you can see here, his booking date was yesterday, January 16th. Corey turned himself in around 7 p.m. last night. Now, according to court documents, it appears that Corey has a bond set at $100,000. Now, I'm not sure if that's just for one case, since he does have two, which would make it $200,000 bond. Now, if you guys are not familiar with bonds, when you go to a bail's bondsman, they normally require you to put down like 10%. So in order for Corey to get out, it appears that he's going to have to put up $20,000. And it doesn't appear that Corey obtained his own lawyer because he was signed a public defender. Now, there's a lot of back stigma about public defenders because, of course, a lot of them help the courts out. So they
Okay, y'all. So y'all got the gist of everything. So did I make sense of what I said about Corey getting pressed by the mob ties? Made this lavish story up about the girl setting him up because he really was scared. So he flew to Dubai, tried to avoid the situation, even though he had to come back to the States for whatever reason. But they want their money, or they want whatever. But with the girls, it's a sticky situation. Again, like I say, it's on the wordplay, and also with the system of the law. If someone tell them, no, let me out, you have to, unless it's going to be kidnapping. So that's where the kidnapping charge coming in at. But like I said, it sticks where it sticks at. It stands where it stands because he told them to pull up to the fucking bowling alley. They did that. And whatever went down at the bowling alley, it went down. And he got scared. And he had to make some kind of story because he didn't want to feel soft or seem soft. So, let me know what y'all think about this entire situation. Because at this point, it's a fucking hot ass mess. And this is how he brought in the motherfucking new year. And I'm House Queens TV, Louisiana Red. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to do so. Hit the notification bell button so when I upload or go live, you guys will be notified. Also, thumbs up, thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And get in the comments, and let's get the comment section popping. Yes, let's get it popping. And staying called life. Sometimes is good, sometimes bad. Put your faith in God. He will see you through. I love you. God love you. I hope you love yourself even more. Keep in mind, you get great later.